Hey guys, welcome back. So today I have a ColourPop order to haul for you guys. So I have never placed an order through ColourPop. I've never tried anything from ColourPop. So I was really excited to place this order. I've heard nothing but good things about the company and the products in general. So I did place quite a large order, I think anyways. So I'm excited to share with you guys everything that I got. I've actually had this order for I think like 3 weeks. I have not tried them or busted into them until today. So I thought it was about time because I was getting really antsy and I wanted to play with these. I just hadn't had time to film, so I'm excited to share all my goodies today so that I can finally play with them. I'm really excited to just get a bunch of stuff from them that I thought looked interesting to try and just play around and see how I like it. I don't really know too much about the brand. I've seen a bunch of favorites videos with products from ColourPop in there, but I haven't really seen them in action really. So I'm excited just to, you know, dive in and play. Everything is still in the box that it came in. The side is kind of like, you know, their signature little purple color, and it says ColourPop in there, and then all my goodies are in there. So my order is basically just a little random because I don't know too much about the colors or anything like that. I was just kind of going off the website. They have so much to choose from on there. So for me, it gets me a little overwhelmed when I don't even know what I'm looking at and I'm trying to pick out things. So it took me quite a long time to actually just place the order because there was so much that I actually was interested in and liked. But I narrowed it down to these items. So we will see. I mean, it's my first time ordering, so I'm just excited to play around and find what I like or, you know, what I don't like, things like that. So I'm just going to take everything out of the box real fast and unpackage it because I think that's going to be like the easiest way to show you guys versus spending like 10 minutes unpackaging everything. So I will be right back. Alright, so I'm really glad I did that off camera because it literally took me 10 minutes to unwrap everything. Everything is packed so tightly in there with paper, so I'm just really glad I did not film that. It would have been very boring to watch. Alright, so let's get into what I got. I'm going to go ahead and start off with the eyeshadows that I picked up. So the first one I got here is called Smash, and this is the packaging of the eyeshadows if you are not familiar. And this is what Smash looks like. The texture of these is so different. It's really weird actually. It's super creamy and soft. It almost feels like a gel or like a primer almost. It's just a really weird, very soft, very velvety, smooth finish. This one right here is Smash, and I would call this one kind of like a deep champagne taupe shade. It's really pretty. I think I'm going to get a lot of use out of this one. And this one is a satin finish. I'm going to go kind of quickly talking about these because these are the first time that I'm even opening them. I don't know too much about them. So I'm basically just going to show you the swatches of them and give you the names of them so you can, you know, just see them for yourself. If you see any of these products or colors that you would like to see a tutorial on, let me know in the comments and I will do that for you. Alright, so the next one is called Cricket, and this one is a very unique shade. It's like a purpley brown. It's really pretty. This is Cricket in the pan. This is Cricket swatched. This next one is called Lovely, and it's actually what I'm wearing on my lid today. So it's very glittery and shimmery and just a really pretty kind of light champagne, just very glittery, shimmery, kind of summery color. It does have quite a bit of fallout though, so I just brought it into my inner corner. So just keep in mind, in case you're someone that doesn't like a lot of fallout, I was talking to my friend Chelsea before I placed this order and she was like, I do notice a lot of fallout with these and I've never heard anyone talk about it, but I definitely know what she's talking about because this one does tend to just kind of disperse itself all over your face, especially around the eye area. So be sure to do your concealer and stuff maybe after you use this, so that you can get it placed correctly. I also think maybe using like Max Fix Plus and a shader brush to apply this, it might be a little bit better, but I just applied this with my finger today. And again, this one is in the shade Lovely. And this is just a beautiful everyday kind of shade. I think it'll look pretty on so many people. And this is what Lovely looks like in the pan. Before I move on to the next one, I forgot to tell you what Cricket was. Cricket was a metallic finish, and that's the purpley brown one. And then this last one, which was Lovely, that one is also a metallic finish. Just to let you guys know, they do have different finishes, so just wanted to throw that out there. Alright, so moving on to the next one. This one is called I Heart This, which is such a cute name. This is also a metallic finish. And this one is like, whoa, boom. It is very very metallic, just on my finger. It's super, super metallic. So this is what it looks like in the pan. Really pretty, kind of silvery, taupey, champagne-y based. I feel like I'm saying that about all of them, but that seems to be the base so far of most of them. This is kind of like a darker version of Lovely. So that right there is I Heart This. I feel like it looks good when I'm swatching it, but then when I turn it around to you guys, you can't really see what I'm doing. This next one is called Amaze, and this one is also a metallic finish. I guess I was just like loving the metallic finishes. So this is Amaze. This is a beautiful kind of like rose gold shade. Oh my goodness, this is so pretty. So this one right here is Amaze. Super beautiful. If you're looking for a beautiful rose gold eyeshadow, this would be the one. It is stunning. I have two more eyeshadows that I picked up. This one is actually the only matte shadow that I picked up, and it's called T, so T-O-A and then T. And this is a reddish brown, or more of like a warm brown. And I will swatch that one right here. This is a beautiful, beautiful color. Very creamy. It looks like it's going to be really easy to blend out, which is good. This would look really pretty in my crease with the color that I used today, which is Lovely. This would be beautiful, especially with a nice tan. That is such a beautiful color. So this one again is To a T, and this is a matte finish. And the last of the eyeshadows does not have a name. I'm looking on the back here and it only has a number. It's 5F02. I will look on my sheet though and see what the name of this one is, and I will enter it somewhere on this screen right here. And this one is also a metallic finish. This is a beautiful brown with purple sparkles in it, and then it looks like the base of it is like the To a T shade. So, so gorgeous. This would be beautiful all over the lid, kind of smoked out. I think this would be so, so pretty. So this one right here is I Don't Know, and I will enter it right here and let you guys know. But this is what it looks like in the pan. Can you see the reflex of that? It's so gorgeous. Really excited to play around with this one. Alright, I'm going to go wash this off and I will be right back. I had to get a makeup wipe and wipe all of these swatches off my arm so that I have room to swatch the lip products. So I guess I'll just go ahead and show you the lip products first and then jump into the blushes and highlighters last. I picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of their lippy sticks, and then I picked up 2 lip pencils. So I will go ahead and start with the lippy sticks. First one I got is in the shade Abound, and this is a glossy finish. And I'm going to swatch on the front of my hand this time because you can see it a little bit better. This one right here is Bound, and it's kind of like a warm pink. So pretty. The next one is Lumiere, and this one is a matte finish. This one's really pretty. This is kind of like the color I've been digging recently, kind of like the YSL Pink and Confidence, and the Drug Cosmetics Rodeo Drive, I think is what it's called. So this one right here is Lumiere. The next one I got is, I think that they got my order wrong. Yeah, I definitely got 2. I just checked my order sheet and they did get my order wrong, so I'm going to have to contact them because they sent me 2. I only ordered 1. So I'm missing one of my lippy sticks. The shade is really pretty and that's what it looks like right there, but I will have to contact them and I'll have to check on there to see which one I'm missing. But the next one that I got is Westy, and this is a matte finish as well. And this one looks very similar to Bound, only it has a little bit more of a purpley undertone to it. So right there is Bound, and this one is a matte finish. And their matte finishes don't look too matte, they look more satin to me. But I'll have to play with them on my lips and find out. And the last one that I got is called Skimpy, and this one is a glossy finish. You guys know that I had to get a really pale nude because I'm just a lover of nude lips, and I always will be, and I just have to have good nudes in my collection. So I thought that this one looked really pretty. This is a very light nude with a little bit of kind of like a pinky brownie undertone to it. So this one right there is Skimpy. It's definitely a color I see myself using a lot. And then for the 2 lippy pencils that I got them in the shade Bound and Skimpy. So I got one to match the nude one that I just showed you and then the first color that I showed you. And I'll go ahead and swatch those also. These are very, very creamy. So the first one right here is Bound, and then this one is Skimpy. So Bound and Skimpy. Alright, now moving on to blushes and a highlighter that I picked up. The first one is called Prenup, and this is the one that I busted into today that I'm wearing on my cheeks. I love this color. I love the formulation of this one in particular. Haven't tried the other one, so I can't speak for them, but I do love this one. I used it with just a e.l.f. stippling brush, just this little one right here. I think this is like $3. It works perfectly. It looks gorgeous. I just tap my brush into it like this, and I just press it into the skin and do small little circular motions. It goes on beautifully, and I love it. I've actually been out running to the stores this morning. It's super hot here, and it is still on my cheeks. I haven't retouched it. It looks beautiful. Gorgeous everyday color. Highly recommend this one already. I know I'm going to love it. Again, this one is in the shade Prenup. Such a gorgeous color though. If you have fair skin, I think this would look gorgeous on you too. And the great thing that I've noticed with this one is that you can really build it up. You don't get a huge wash of color on the cheeks when you just apply it, because you know you are using it with a stippling brush. You're going to get less product, but it goes on so nicely and you can really pack the color up. So I think that's really cool with these, and I think I'm going to really be using these a lot. I'm a huge fan of more creamy products in the summertime, and I love my Sonia Kashuk cream bronzer, so these I think will match so well with it. So really impressed with this one so far, and this one is Prenup right here. Next one that I got is called Birthday Suit, and this one is a satin finish. I didn't mention what Prenup was. Prenup is also a satin finish. Birthday Suit is like a really pretty rosy pink. So Birthday Suit swatched on my hand here looks very similar to Prenup. I don't know how it's going to wear on the cheeks, but just looking at it right here in the swatch, it definitely looks very similar. This one may have just a little bit more of like a cool tone pink to it, but it's still really pretty, and I'm excited to play around with it. When you look at them in the pan though, they definitely look different. The Prenup looks a little bit more mauve-y, and the Birthday Suit definitely looks a little bit more pinky peach, but I'll have to play around with them on my cheeks to see how they actually wear on my cheeks. But when they swatch out, they look very similar. And this last blush that I picked up is a matte finish, and this one is called Between the Sheets, and this one's kind of like a really pretty rosy, color with a little bit more of like a brown undertone to it. I think this one would be a really gorgeous everyday color as well. So that's what it looks like right there. And it's really funny, I'm just now noticing this, but all of the lip colors in the blushes are kind of like in the same family range, just like 1 or 2 shades off, which is kind of funny. Can you guys tell what colors I like? You can really tell what colors I gravitate towards most, which are these pinky, peachy, nude shades. And then I decided to go ahead and pick up one other highlighters to try out. So the one that I picked up is called Spoon. And this is what it looks like right here. I haven't tried this yet, so I'm really excited to play around with it. Looks really pretty in the pan though. And this is like a true champagne highlight from just looking at it in the pan. This is like a very intense highlight. Let me just go ahead and put some of this on. Let's see. Okay, so this is Spoon on. This is probably the best way to swatch it, so you can see it in action on my cheekbones. That's definitely an intense highlight. It's super pretty though. So this is without it, and then this is with it. Can you guys tell the difference? It's really pretty though. Like in person you can't tell it's like overly shimmery or anything. It just kind of looks like it's lit from within, but bam. So it's super gorgeous. Definitely more of like that intense highlight, but it's so pretty. I love it. And there it is swatched out on my hand in case you guys wanted to see a swatch of it also. It is definitely more of a lighter highlight. It doesn't have too much warmth in it at all. It's more of like a champagne to like a light silvery white highlight. It still complements like a nice tan though, because it has a beautiful iridescence to it. Because, you know, I'm pretty bronzed up today. I don't know if the camera's like washing me out a little bit. It probably is. It always does. Makes me look a little bit more pale than I normally am with this lighting, but it still complements a tan. I am rocking the self tan right now, and it still blends in nicely. It kind of just gives that inner light glow to the skin. So I'm really digging it. I like it, and I should probably put it on the other side before I look really funny. That is everything that I picked up from ColourPop on this order. If you guys have tried any of the products that I picked up, please let me know which ones are your favorites in the comments below, or any recommendations that you guys have for me, let me know in the comments. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful or just enjoyed watching it. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you guys want to see more hauls from me in the future. Thank you guys so incredibly much for taking the time to watch my videos. I truly appreciate it, and I know that I say that in every video because I do truly appreciate it. I love chatting with you guys. I love talking with you guys. So be sure to follow me on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter so that we can talk back and forth, because I truly love just chatting with you guys. It's so much fun. And be sure to subscribe to my channel if you are new. I would love to have you. I make new videos every single week. And yeah, I will talk to you guys very shortly in my next one. Bye guys.